نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. This is Bela Khan, Muslim Women Empowerment Coach and Founder and Chief Inspirational Officer at Muslim Women Empowerment. Muslim Women Empowerment is a place where we help passion-driven women to find out their true potential, come out of their misery, and create a ripple of positive difference in the world. And today we have with us Brother Faris. Brother Faris is the founder and CEO of Productive Muslim. And today, inshallah, we're going to be having an exclusive session with him regarding his Productive Ramadan online course. So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Brother Faris, and welcome.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. Thank you for having me.
How are you doing, brother?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well. Jazakumullah khair.
Alhamdulillah. 3 years ago, I also signed up for the course and I have been richly benefited, and I have been teaching the same concepts to my students as well, and they're loving it. So, brother, I want to ask you about the Productive Muslims journey because, subhanAllah, most of us know about it. Let's start with the course itself. So, Ramadan course. Why Ramadan specifically? Why not anything else?
Sure. So, personally, I always realized that one of the times when people really face fertility challenges is Ramadan. They really struggle with some